There's a common misconception that life should be easy, that we should avoid obstacles and discomfort. But the truth is, the most rewarding aspects of life often come from the most challenging experiences. When people say, "It's supposed to be hard," they're not discouraging effort. Instead, they're embracing a philosophy that acknowledges growth, perseverance, and the value of struggle. This article explores why difficulty is not something to avoid, but rather something to accept, embrace, and even seek out. The nature of growth. Imagine a seedling struggling to break through the soil. That tiny plant faces resistance pushing against the Earth's surface. Yet, it's this very struggle that strengthens its roots and builds the foundation for it to thrive. Similarly, every major achievement or personal transformation involves pushing through obstacles. Without the hard moments, there's no opportunity to build resilience, learn, and improve. Difficulty acts as a catalyst for change. When everything is smooth, there's no incentive to alter our course or improve our skills. It's the difficult moments that show us what we're truly capable of. When faced with a challenge, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, we're pushed out of our comfort zone. That's where true growth happens. Why challenges matter. It's easy to wish for a life without problems, but that's not how we develop strength, wisdom, or courage. If you've ever faced a significant challenge, perhaps a demanding job, a relationship issue, or a personal setback, you might recall the stress and frustration that came with it. Yet looking back, you probably also recognize the lessons learned and the personal growth that resulted. Challenges force us to reevaluate, adapt, and often find creative solutions. These processes sharpen our minds and build character. For example, athletes push their bodies to the limit, not because it's comfortable, but because they know that improvement comes from enduring discomfort. Similarly, entrepreneurs who face numerous rejections develop a thicker skin and a keener sense for opportunity. Without these hardships, they would lack the expertise and grit necessary for long-term success. Changing our mindset about hardship. One of the most significant shifts we can make in life is to change our mindset about difficulty. Instead of viewing challenges as roadblocks, consider them as stepping stones. This shift doesn't eliminate the challenge itself, but it changes our relationship with it. It allows us to see obstacles as opportunities rather than setbacks. For instance, think about learning a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument. In the beginning, it's frustrating. Your fingers don't move the way you want them to. The notes sound off, and progress seems painfully slow. However, those who persevere through the awkward, uncomfortable phase eventually find joy and fulfillment in their ability. They wouldn't have reached that level of mastery without pushing through the hard parts. The rewards of hard work. The phrase, "it's supposed to be hard," also serves as a reminder that anything worthwhile requires effort. Consider the satisfaction you feel after completing a challenging project or reaching a significant milestone. That sense of accomplishment is directly tied to the effort you put in. If it had been easy, you wouldn't value it nearly as much. We often see success stories of people achieving greatness, and it's tempting to believe they simply have some innate talent or advantage. But behind every success is a trail of hard work, late nights, and countless failures. A world-class pianist didn't become a virtuoso overnight. A groundbreaking scientist didn't make discoveries without years of setbacks and false starts. It's their perseverance through the hard parts that led to success. In the professional world, employees who take on difficult tasks rather than shying away from them often progress more quickly in their careers. Employers recognize the value of people willing to tackle hard problems because these individuals develop a depth of knowledge and skills that others don't. By embracing hard work and choosing to take on challenges, you set yourself apart from those who prefer the path of least resistance. So the importance of failure. To truly embrace the concept that it's supposed to be hard, we must also make peace with failure. Difficulty and failure are not signs that we're on the wrong path. They're indicators that we're pushing ourselves and expanding our capabilities. When a baby learns to walk, it falls numerous times. These falls aren't failures. They're just steps in the process. Each stumble teaches the child balance and coordination. As adults, we sometimes fear failure so intensely that we avoid challenging situations altogether. But this mindset prevents us from experiencing the very growth and learning we need to achieve our goals. Reframing failure as a form of feedback helps reduce its sting. Instead of seeing it as the end, view it as a lesson that informs your next step, embracing the journey. Understanding that it's supposed to be hard encourages us to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. The satisfaction of reaching a goal is always enhanced by the effort it took to get there. Each step in the process, no matter how challenging, adds value and depth to the final outcome. For example, consider someone training for a marathon. It's not just the race day that matters, it's the months of training, the countless early mornings, and the long, grueling runs that make crossing the finish line meaningful. The hardship endured along the way makes the achievement more significant. Practical strategies for embracing challenges set realistic expectations. Recognize that it's normal for things to be difficult. Expecting challenges helps prepare your mindset to handle them effectively. Break down the problem. Large obstacles can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, manageable tasks and tackle them one by one. Adopt a growth mindset. Embrace the idea that skills and intelligence can be developed through effort. This perspective helps you view challenges as opportunities to grow. Seek support. You don't have to face every challenge alone. Seek advice, mentorship, or support from others who have faced similar difficulties. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you struggle. Accept that difficulties are a natural part of life and that everyone faces setbacks. The phrase "it's supposed to be hard" isn't a negative statement. It's a testament to the value of effort, resilience, and perseverance. The next time you find yourself grappling with a difficult situation, remind yourself that this is where true growth happens. Embrace the struggle, knowing that it's shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable person. Hardship is not something to be avoided, but something to be faced with courage. When we embrace the hard parts of life, we discover our true potential and unlock opportunities that would otherwise remain hidden. It's supposed to be hard because that's where the best versions of ourselves are forged.